Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, The Train.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
When you have legal issues, Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to Newswatch. August 10th, a Monday. Hopefully you're in good spirits and moving right along as we cruise through another month of I guess the word is uncertainty, and Nctv45 constantly here reminding you and keeping you up to date on everything going on. So as I take a little swig there, let's get to it. We'll have sports and some additional information for you as we go through the newscast. Now, early on this morning, there is going to be a meeting by the WPIAL concerning fall sports. This is huge, and I guess the best way that I've heard this put out, seems to be a double-edged sword. Right now, the three top stories, if you're watching any of the big boy stations in the larger cities, those are restaurants closing, Friday night lights being taken away, an important social function of Western Pennsylvania. How is school starting? When is school starting? And how are we going to proceed? All those very big questions on the whole entire scene. And so if that stream is available, we will bring it to you as it comes up. And just note, 63 degrees in Newcastle as we go on. So that's the note on sports. I believe that Nadine will have a lot more to say at the midday. A very special thank you going out to First Presbyterian Church. Thank you for your kind comments as Marty was on vacation. Thank you for your ministry. And they thank me and Nctv45. And I'd like to thank Josh as he provided a lot of great help getting through that area. Josh is the guy that eats egg white French toast and presses the buttons while we do Morning Newswatch. And let me tell you what, it's been really great having some other people in the office besides me. Because I do a lot here, and you'd be surprised what it comes down to. Governor Wolf, while he urged Congress to include the $600 federal unemployment benefits, Donald Trump took it into his own hands, and he signed an executive order for everybody to get $400, since Congress was just spinning their wheels, which, when you think about it, that they've made this such a political game that totally ridiculous. Now, in the state of Pennsylvania, one of the businesses adversely affected by the coronavirus has been the restaurants. The restaurants operate on a very thin margin, and the Pennsylvania State Police were riding around, doing this compliance type thing. Who wasn't complying with what was being said? They did almost 1,200 checks, 7 notice of violations, and this is another situation where do you want the person to go out of business? This is going to be an interesting day as the numbskulls, I believe, took the weekend off, and now there'll be a lot of press releases coming out today as they all battle for their political position and shameless self-promotion. Well, you're probably asking, what are the corona cases? What are the numbers? Here's the numbers. The total, 118,000. Now that number is only good if you put it over the 12.8 million Pennsylvanians, and then you develop an accurate number or an accurate percentage here in Pennsylvania. Your chance of getting the corona remains quite low. However, they still have these mandates in place. If you're in a crowded area, by all means, I suggest you wear a mask. But sitting on your front porch, talking with a neighbor, I don't think that cuts it. 760 cases reported over the weekend here. That pertained to Sunday. So that's where we're at with the Corona update, and always, I mean, I've really gone over the numbers a lot, and it's been a joke. Now, State Representative Aaron Bernstein, school districts and career technical centers receive grants. And that's the difference between Aaron and Chris Sonata. Aaron continually makes the news with this. Chris Sonata continues to be the paper boy delivering you the same health updates that you'll see here and on any of the other stations. I guess Chris doesn't have anything to do. Here's what they received. Almost 8,600 Elwyn. Butler Votech, 91,850. I'm rounding these. Beaver, 119,000. Mohawk, 33,000. Riverside, 28,000. Lawrence County Votech, 20,300. And those schools didn't get rid of their shops and the other things. I throw that out there because I think some districts, I won't mention them right now, are going too far with some of these other programs that are unproven, undried, and untrue. So we'll continue on with Newswatch. As we said, your outside temperature, it is pleasant. It's going to be rather warm today, so be expecting that, 63 degrees. Make sure you check on pets and the elderly today, because that warm weather, we're going to be up flirting with 90 degrees, and it's going to be a scorcher. We'll get you more in Newswatch, Lawrence County 45 weather. Pennsylvania shares update on COVID dashboard mitigation efforts at long-term care facilities. Well, 80% of the problem is in the long-term care facilities. They should really take a look at that and try to clear up those problems. Human Services Agriculture reminds Pennsylvanians of food assistance, encouraged to support charitable food networks. So that goes on again. I want to take this opportunity to say let's go to sports, and we'll be right back after this.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner. I'm Ryan Livengood, and let's get to sports. The Pittsburgh Penguins are turning their goaltender, Tristan Jarry, with their season on the line. Coach Mike Sullivan said hours before Friday afternoon's game that Jerry will make his first playoff start when Pittsburgh faces Montreal in Game 4 of their play-in series. The Canadiens led the best of 5, 2-1 after rallying for a 4-3 victory in Game 3 earlier this week. Jerry was an unlikely all-star this season when he played superbly during the first half, keeping the Penguins in contention despite missing captain Sidney Crosby for an extended period following surgery. Jerry is replacing Matt Murray. Murray, who helped guide the Penguins into consecutive Stanley Cups in 2016 and 17, has lost 8 of his last postseason starts. In other news, the Steelers have officially activated wide receiver James Washington from the COVID-19 reserve list. The team announced this Friday morning. Washington was placed on their list last week. While it is unclear if Washington actually tested positive for the virus or simply came in contact with someone who was positive. There is no set timetable a player must stay on the list before being activated also. The reserve or COVID-19 designation list was created for players who have either tested positive for the virus or have been in close contact with an infected individual. Players can be removed from this list once they have been medically cleared, and there is no limit to the amount of players a club can place on the list also. That's all for sports. We will keep our viewers updated. I am Ryan Livengood. We'll be right back after this time.
Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing the glory and sound the fame, raise the golden blue.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Chalala and Carney Florist on Mill Street in Newcastle. Proud sponsors of community television in Newcastle. Jim Micco and Sons, 347 East Washington Street in Newcastle, can service a lot of your lawn equipment. It's jimmickoandsons.com, their website, and you can email them at jimmickoandsons@verizon.net. Their phone number, 724-652-6911. Proud sponsors of community television in Newcastle.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Okay, we are back. And as we said earlier, 63 degrees in Newcastle. And when you take a look at that local radar, Cleveland, pretty clear. And Pittsburgh, also clear. Now, we're going to get these out of your way and move them over to here. And we'll go back to state news. Insurance Department releases 2021 affordable health care plans, offering consumers more choices, and there's been an increase of 2.2%. The Wolf administration applauds business response to manufacturing call to action, and that was invoked by Donald Trump. Mark your calendar, August 19th, 1 to 5:30, blood drive, State Street, and it says Georgetown, PA. So that coming up. And Department of Health takes 2 steps to protect yourself. And this is crazy. I'm not even going to bother with it because there's less than 1% with those doing breastfeeding. So that's taking us through the top stories. I'm not going to beat your brains in with something. You can see radar's clear, and it's 63 degrees. Now we're going to go to Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be right back.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place. Just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's clear low at 65, how is your Monday looking? And well, let's take a look at local radar. Clear, you got ground clutter. And when you take a look at the national scene, out here you see some cloud cover. But that is not going to affect us as you get south and come up through, and there's Ohio, Pennsylvania right there. We've got plenty of clearing, plus clearing on the other side. So that just whisks on through, and what do you get? You get a southerly flow that's going to give you daytime heating. It's going to be hot, and you're going to get rain. So it's not going to be a washout. You're going to get sunshine with it, but be aware. Okay, last night clear and 65. Your Monday, sunny, hot, and 92. And I don't have to tell you, watch for the kids, elderly, and pets. Nobody gets left in a car, please. And Monday night, mostly clear, 66. Your Tuesday, sunshine will be there. However, there is a 50% chance of rain. So sunny, hot, 90. But you have that afternoon thunder shower that's going to creep by. As you go into Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 68. Definitely bordering on not so great sleeping temperature. Now look at this stretch from Wednesday all the way to the end of the week. Your Wednesday, partly sunny, 88. Again, chance of thunder shower, can't roll it out. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 66. Thursday, partly sunny, 87. You're splitting hairs between Wednesday and Thursday. And with respect to the temperature, Thursday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 66. And that bebop you into Friday. Sunshine, 86. And Friday night, partly cloudy, 66. All a chance of rain all the way through. And your Saturday, partly sunny, 87. And there's that chance of rain because of daytime heating. Now, don't be fooled by the lack of the suns that were put on Tuesday and Saturday. That was an oversight. It should all look exactly like Wednesday as you go through, and it's going to be a nice warm week. So this was Lawrence County 45 weather. Now we're going to take this opportunity to hear from these great sponsors, and we'll be right back after they say hello. Elham's for one great dining experience.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, welcome back to Newswatch Morning, and I'd like to thank you. And here's a thank you going out to Kyle, as he is from Mercer County, lives in South Carolina now, and has tuned in to Nctv45. He thanks us, keep up the great work, and wish his sister-in-law a happy birthday. Robin, happy birthday, and hope you have a great one. The rest of the birthdays will be there with Nadine, and she'll talk a little bit about the Hoyt and the Hoyt Mansions up there on the North Hill. That's always a fascinating type of thing, so take a look at that. Stay tuned. We'll probably have Newswatch coming at you in a little bit, and a whole bunch of other stuff that we'll get to. Now, make sure you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that Nctv45 is available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's Nctv45. Now make sure you get that second glass of coffee, lemonade, whatever it may be, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.